Hi everyone, welcome to another Hangouts on Air. Today we will be discussing about how to get started with mobile advertising. My name is Vesh and I'm joined by my colleague Naman.
Thank you, Ash. It's great to be here today.
So today we are going to discuss about a few benefits and importance of mobile advertising, the few basic tips on how to get started on mobile optimized websites, and what are the different mobile ad types available. And last but not the least, we will help you optimize an already existing AdWords campaign to make it mobile specific. So Naman, let's get started.
Yes, Ash. So when advertising on Google AdWords, your ads show up on three main platforms: computers, tablets, and mobile devices. Let's take a look at how the users are interacting with mobile devices and how big the user base is at the moment. So, few interesting stats here. People check their mobile phones approximately 150 times a day. Vesh, what about you? How many times would you check your phone in a day?
I think slightly more.
Slightly more than that. That's great. So, just a little example here, Vish. I was working late yesterday and I didn't know what to eat exactly. So while I was going back home, I ordered myself a pizza, and even before I got home, the pizza was already there. So users online have moments like these with their mobile phones where they are interacting and making themselves happy.
Yes, so just like the example which Naman gave, there are a lot of people out there who order a lot of things using apps, mobile apps. So it's really important that you have your mobile website optimized for it because you have a huge audience out there. And they keep constantly searching. Like as we just saw an interesting stat, they're on mobile almost so many hours a day. And it's really important that you make your presence of your brand felt there.
Yes, and this is where we're reading emails every other hour as well. So users are not just interacting for information, but also with their emails and various other things on mobile devices itself. And this is where a lot of comparisons of products and prices are happening as well. Users first research for their products on mobile devices, go back to computers and laptops, compare with competitors, research a little more, and make their purchases on mobile devices. 82% of smartphone users turn to their devices to help them make a product decision, and almost 93% of people who use mobile devices for research actually go on to make the purchase. So this tells us that users are researching on mobile devices, and that's their first source of interaction with the product itself. 86% of smartphone users are researching for products and prices on mobile. So that's where users are actually purchasing the products on the go. So as the example we mentioned, Vesh, if something is needed, if there's a requirement at that point of time, users are purchasing the products then and there on their mobile devices. So now that we've discussed, the user base on mobile devices, let's take a look at how mobile can help you achieve that and how you can meet your business goals with this.
Yes.
Increase the number of phone call bookings and inquiries. Let's take an example of a locksmith here. Say you're stuck outside your house and you're looking for a locksmith online to, get someone to get into your house. I'm the locksmith. I get to your house, open the house for you, and get you in there. So it's as simple as that. I mean, you call and it's done for you. So quick resolutions is what we provide using mobile devices.
Exactly, moments which matter. And also, Naman, just like you, last week I was actually shopping with one of my friend, and I was in a shop buying a T-shirt. And just before I was buying, one of my friend was actually searching online for the same product, and we realized that there was a shop just few miles away which was offering the same product, the same shirt, but for much cheaper price. So what we did was we just went to the other shop. So this tells about how much people search online, and having a presence felt of your in-store really helps you.
So this helps you lead your customers to your storefront. That's a great example,
Exactly.
Wes. That's wonderful. Just like computers and tablets, it's very important to drive your traffic onto your website through mobile devices as well. App downloads. So again, using mobile devices, do you want to talk a little more about app downloads, Raj?
Yeah, again, so again, there are a lot of 45% share of the app downloads happen on mobile phones because people search for it on mobile phones. So it's really important that, again, you make your presence felt by showcasing ads which lead people to download your
So
apps.
downloading app just one click away when you're.
Exactly.
Again, as we spoke about comparison of products and prices, users are interacting with their mobile devices first and then converting on computers and tablets. Therefore, there's a lot of cross device conversions happening here. But the point here being that users are interacting with the mobile devices in the first go, just to research about the product and see what it is. Great. So now that we've discussed how mobile devices, advertising on mobile devices benefits you, let's take a look at how important it is to have a mobile optimized website as well, and what makes a good mobile website. So Ash, you want to talk a little more about that?
Definitely. So having a mobile optimized website not only helps you with organic search ranking, but also gives an overall customer experience. Now, just keep in mind that just because your website, the desktop version of your website opens up on a mobile phone, that does not mean that it is mobile optimized. So we're going to walk you guys through a few quick tips, which will ensure that your website is really good on a mobile. So just a few interesting things over here. When a survey was conducted, it is known that 40% of people actually abandon a site on mobile if it takes more than 3 seconds to load. And 47% of people actually expect the site to open up within 2 seconds. Now, this just talks about how important it is that you show your website, and that too in a very quick way, because people are in a hurry to move, and that's the importance of having short and simple website on mobile.
So customers are building brand loyalty with websites which load up quickly. So the quick tip here is to keep the website quick and fast.
Yeah, short and simple. Also, to provide a best customer experience, what you need to do is your website has to be very simple in terms of navigation. People should be easily able to navigate, so ensure that the navigation is just vertically and there's no horizontal navigation. And the menu should have a hierarchy which provides all the products which you want to sell.
Also, on every single page of the website, it's important to make sure that all the other pages of the website are accessible. So having a tab in the header of the website which gives you links to the other pages is important as well.
Definitely. And the contact form, it's always good to have a contact form, and ensure that the contact form is simple, where people can just quickly tick, have few tick boxes where they can select few things and contact you. And also, if it's an e-commerce website, ensure that the transactions are shorter and there are not many steps, because again, people do not want to stay on the website for long. Again, if you have an in-store and you would really want to drive traffic there, you can have your location of your in-store in the contact us page, so that people can easily navigate to your in-store. Now, you can achieve this by Google advertising, where in AdWords, there's something called as location extensions and call extensions. So your location would show up along with your ad, along with your phone number. Now, imagine, Aman, just like how I went ahead and bought that shirt, because I knew that this shop was just a few miles away because of the location extension. Then I started navigating and I went to the new store.
Great, Wes. So now that we've looked at the benefits of advertising on mobile devices, having the importance of having a good mobile website, let's look at what AdWords has to offer, not just with the text ads, but what more can we give to advertisers to attain their business goals. So Vesh, you want to start off by showing our advertisers how to actually create a mobile optimized text ad on an existing campaign?
Definitely. And just before we go there, let's look into how a text ad shows up. Now, as you can see on the screen, your ad will show up with the call button, so that people can just quickly click on call and give you a call. It also shows up with your location so that they can navigate to your in-store. And again, as we discussed, if it's an app, they can quickly download by clicking on the download button. All right, so now that we've understand this, let's go ahead and optimize an already existing campaign into a mobile optimized one. All right, so what we've done is we've actually created a plumber, a campaign which is for a plumbing website. Now, we already have an ad over here. As you can see, it's pretty long. It talks about plumbing service in Dublin. So, Naman, do you want to quickly walk us through on how to create a mobile specific ad?
Yes, definitely, Vesh. So to create a mobile specific ad, click on plus ad in red here. In the drop down, let's create a text ad for now and click on text ad. Now it's firstly choose the ad group as well. So Dublin Plumbing is our ad group. Now the headline should catch the attention of the users instantly. So for a mobile website, it's very important to keep the text very, very short. to make sure that it looks good on it visually. It is attractive on a mobile device. So having a headline like 24-hour plumbing or local plumbing Dublin is a very good idea. Yes. The description line one is where you showcase a little more, what extra services you offer is a good idea to showcase in your description line two. So you could add something like same day service or quick resolution or quick service in the description line two. The description line two will showcase as a call out text which would show up on your desktop ad. So letting the users know what their next course of action is once they are interested in your business would be your description line two. So we could add something like contact us today. And once we have done that, we check the mobile box, we tick the mobile box, and this is how your ad looks on a mobile device. It makes your ad visually more attractive and well suited towards a mobile device. So once you've done this, you click on Save Ad. And yeah, your mobile optimized ad is created.
Yes, and also what you can do is you can also, if you want to create a simpler ad, what you can do is you can go to your already existing ad, click on the drop down beside that, and click on Copy and Edit, and then just stick the mobile box up, and then click on Save. So there you go. You have two ways of creating a mobile specific ad. And you would just notice that these ads will have in brackets mobile so that you know which are your mobile ads and you know which are your desktop and a laptop ad. Now, not just ads, you also have an option to, as we discussed, you also have an option to show your phone number and location along with the ad. So let's go ahead and see how that can be done. So click on Ad Extensions, click on View, and you would see the different kind of extensions available. For now, we're going to select Call Extensions. Then click on Plus Extension, the red button. Scroll down, and you would see Plus New Phone Number. Click on that. Select the country. Put down number. And you'll quickly observe over here that you have something called as Google Forwarding Number. Now, what Google Forwarding Number is, basically, it's a free service which we provide. It is used for call reporting. Now, the advantages of having a Google Forwarding Number is that you will find information about from where did you get this call from, how long did the call last. So all these kinds of call reporting are available with a Google Forwarding Number. Now, this is a unique number which is given, which will reroute your phone number. If you would want to show your own number, then you can always select My Own Phone Number and then click on Save. And then again click on Save. As you can see, you have an option again to click on View Call Extension and select Location Extensions. Then click on Add Account Location Extension. Then click on Plus Extension. And just before we go ahead, you need to have a Google My Business website, or you need to have a Google My Business account to go ahead with the location extension. That is basically your location has to be on Google Maps. And just one small thing is the admin on the AdWords account has to be the same email address on the Google My Business account as well. Once that is done, click on Done, and your location extension will get synced up in the next 24 hours.
That's great. So now that we have created a text ad, there are options of creating an image ad with a mobile optimized image ad as well. Let's take a look at how it looks on a mobile device. So this is how the image ads would look on a mobile device, just like how they would look on desktops as well. But the resolution and the size has to be different. And if you need to know a little more about the sizes of image ads on mobile devices, we would recommend getting onto the support center page of Google AdWords.
Great. So do join in us next week again, and we will be talking about a few advanced features to have a call, a website-specific campaign. And thanks, Naman, for joining us today. And hope you all had a great time today. And we'll see you next week, same time.
Definitely. And if you have any further questions, you could definitely sign into the support center page. And looking forward to seeing you guys next week as well.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.